When rearranging, always remember that whatever you do to one side of the equation, you must do on the other side of the equation as well, to keep the equation balanced. In this video, I will teach you all the concepts that you need to know so that you can rearrange any equation or formula. Make sure to watch to the end so that you know the correct order to follow when rearranging. When rearranging an equation, the first step is to deal with any parts of the equation involving addition or subtraction that aren't in brackets or part of a fraction. For example, in this formula, to make u the subject, we need to isolate it on one side of the equation. First, subtract at from both sides to get v minus at equals u. Now rewrite this with the u on the left side to get u equals v minus at. The next step when rearranging is to deal with any division or multiplication. For example, in the formula w equals fd, to make d the subject, divide both sides by f to get w over f equals fd over f. On the right side, the f's cancel out, leaving w over f equals d. Finally, rewrite it as d equals w over f. Here's another example. To make t the subject, start by multiplying both sides by t. This eliminates the fraction on the right hand side, leaving the equation st equals d. Now divide both sides by s to isolate t. T equals d over s. In some cases, you will encounter fractions where the numerator or denominator includes brackets or more complex expressions. To rearrange these types of equations, you may need to expand or factorize brackets to isolate a variable. For example, to make x the subject of this equation, start by multiplying both sides by x minus 4 to eliminate the fraction. Now expand the single bracket on the left side to get the equation xy minus 4y equals 3x plus c. The next step is to move all the terms involving x on the same side of the equation. To do this, add 4y to both sides and then subtract 3x from both sides. This gives you the equation xy minus 3x equals 4y plus c. Now you can factorize out the x from the left side of the equation to get x bracket y minus 3 equals 4y plus c. The final step is to divide both sides by y minus 3. The final concept I'll go over is how to deal with indices and roots when rearranging equations. To eliminate a square, square root both sides. To eliminate a cube, cube root both sides, and so on. For example, in this equation, to make x the subject, subtract 3 from both sides to get y minus 3 equals x squared. Now square root both sides and rewrite the equation with x on the left hand side to get x equals the square root of y minus 3. Here's another example. To make b the subject, cube both sides to get 4b minus 4 equals 8 because 2 cubed equals 8. Now you can rearrange for b as you normally would. Add 4 to both sides to get 4b equals 12 and divide both sides by 4 to get b equals 3. Now that you know all the concepts needed, let's go through the order that you need to follow. When rearranging, remember to deal with the terms in this order. First, move any terms involving addition or subtraction that aren't part of brackets or fractions to the other side of the equation. Then, if necessary, expand any brackets. Next, eliminate the fraction by multiplying both sides by the denominator. After that, expand brackets, move all terms involving the variable you want to find to one side of the equation and factorize it out. Powers and roots might need to be handled at any point in the calculation. Just make sure that all terms involving powers and roots are on the same side of the equation before you eliminate them. I hope you found this video helpful. If you have any questions, just write them down in the comment section and I'll try to answer them as quickly as possible. Thanks for watching and I'll see you next time.